Hey guys, and welcome to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is a first look at Blood Nova, and this comes from Cosmic Void and Ross Joseph Gardner. Before we head into this demo, if it's your first time here, I create just adventure game videos and blogs, things like Monkey Island and Broken Sword, all the old school classics, through to new games, just like Blood Nova right here. So if that sounds like your bag, please make sure that you go and smash that like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Yes, so Blood Nova, this is just a demo. There is a Kickstarter coming very soon, so if you like the look of it, make sure that you follow it and support it. Apart from that, I know very little about it. I know the work of Cosmic Void because I played the Corruption Within last year, which was fantastic. You can see my review. I'll put a link somewhere down in the description for my review of that. Well, spoiler, it's a very, very good game, so I'm hoping that this one follows suit. Don't know any more about it, so let's just click in and see what's what, shall we? Ooh. The spark that would become the Valayan Empire began in the age of astrologers, those men and women who reached for the heavens and wrapped their fingers in something. Didn't do it fast enough. With the navigators to guide them, they traced that light across the galaxy, weaving worlds and crafting dreams. But the dreams those worlds gorged themselves on eventually exacted a price. And the children of the astrologers did not wish to pay, so the navigators pointed beyond and the children followed. An empire was born. That empire has reigned peacefully for over 3 centuries, even as distant galaxies connected to the empire by a string of star channels have been wrecked by war. Now the Empress is abdicating the throne. Her eldest daughter, Princess Love, will take her place. On her way to reluctantly assume the throne, Love has stopped at an interstellar lighthouse called the Looping Veil, which stands watch over a star channel on the edge of the galaxy. As she and her royal sentinel Kel Vakhaven contemplates their new future, dark forces prepare to realise something or other. Love, we could just stay this way forever, you know? Just me, you, and a life of cosmic hijinks. You in? I think I'll get to skip it. Yes. Kel. That sounds cool, but there's a slight problem. Love, you're about to take the throne. Forget the throne. Forget it all. Let's say we don't get on Lady Quelter's yacht tomorrow. Let's say Bliss takes the throne. My sister's way more suited to the whole ruling thing. I get where you're coming from, love. I do. But this kind of thinking won't help you prepare for what you have to do. I don't want the Empire, and you know it. I shouldn't have to do anything but decide my own future. It's tradition for the eldest daughter to assume the throne. It's how it has always been done. It's what you were born for. Screw tradition. And when did you ever care about that sort of thing anyway? You've been so weird lately. What happened to my fun-loving live and let live royal sentinel? She grew up. On the far side of the star channel, worlds are burning. People are dying. Lately, I haven't been able to stop thinking about that. I know it's horrible, but it's not anything the Empire can fix, is it? Are you so sure about that? Kel, if there's something you want to say it. In fact, as your princess and future empress, I am ordering you to say it. Now you're getting into the spirit of ruling. Don't change the subject. Speak. All I'm saying is you need to start thinking about the bigger picture. When your mother abdicates, this galaxy will be yours, yet you're one of the least responsible people in it. Maybe it's time for you to grow up too. You know, you're the worst best friend ever. Nah, I'm not. Come on, let's head back inside. We're definitely not supposed to be out here. Wow, you really have changed. Part 1. Hit a nerve. That's weird. The hatch is sealed shut and the console's telling me the lighthouse has gone into lockdown. Probably a false alarm. Give me a couple of minutes to override the access panel and we'll find out what's going on. So, no. I'll solve this. What? Why? It's easy enough to... Because I'm going to prove to you I can be responsible. Love, come on. Stop fooling around, yeah? Don't even think about touching that console. You know what? Fine. Knock yourself out. Tutorial. Before you begin your adventure, here's what you should know. Your map is accessed by hovering over the map icon in the bottom right corner and selecting a location. Your inventory is accessed by hovering over the inventory icon in the bottom left corner. Left click to select an item. Right click to return to previously a previously selected item to the inventory. When you hover with the mouse cursor over the interactable objects, you will see a red or blue icon. A red icon means new interactions are available. A blue icon means all interactions have been currently exhausted, and the last one will repeat. Press escape for options, and that's it. You're ready to carry on adventuring. Brilliant. So we are... Okay, so are we Kel? I think we're Love. I think we're from the viewpoint of Love. So this is the map. This is the inventory. What have we got here? The air bubble I wear for spacewalks. Nice. Just before I delve into this, I must say that I generally play demos for about half an hour. So if it's any longer than half an hour, yeah, just go and pick the demo up yourself. I'll leave all the links down below for the demo and the websites and whatnot. So go and have a look at that. Security console. The security console, it says the lighthouse has gone into an emergency lockdown. I'm sure it's fine. So if I right click on it, nothing. Let's talk to Kel. Waiting on your brilliant solution, princess. Alright. The access panel, I have no idea how to work this thing, and I'd rather not embarrass myself trying. I'll have to find a different solution. Okay. So I guess we can't do anything here. Hatch. It's sealed shut, but not for long, because I'm going to open it somehow. Okay. Can we do anything else? It's just saying the same thing, isn't it? Let's have a look. Can I click on this? Use that on the access panel? Magical though the ball may be, I don't think that's going to work. No. And the same for that, and the same for that. So if I right click, it gets rid of it, yes. So how do I go anywhere? Let's click on... Okay. Outside Arboretum. Is that right? Arboretum? Okay, lighthouse arboretums tend to mimic local worlds. But the looping veil is so far out that this one is filled with flora from one of the capital planets, Albaca, my mum's home. Away from the metal and the noise, it's just me, the gardens, and a little bit of mum. It's all I have left of her now. What's that? Resplendent orb. Wow, what's this doing out there? It's gorgeous. I've seen a lot of pretty gems in my life, but there's something different about this. It's like a really small version of the orb atop the lighthouse. Seems foolish to just leave it floating around out here. I'll take it out. Or I'll take it. Wonderful, a resplendent emerald orb. The pond's full of anmehi, a rare party-coloured fish native to Albaca. What's that say? Proximity to star channels breeds illegal trade, and there's always black market scandals. Here on the Looping Veil, someone was caught stealing anmehi from the pond and selling them for a profit. Swines. So that's a statue. Sleepyhead. Twinning plant. Is that twinning or twining? I'm going to say twining. These twining plants take all sorts of shapes, making them ideal for games of hide and seek. I play the game with my mum whenever we visited Albaca. These mushrooms can grow several meters high, ideal for bouncing. Ideal for bouncing. I did that the last time I was here and ended up in the pond. So worth it. Can I do that now? Can I jump on it? I don't think I can. Looks like someone's taking a snooze. Think I'll join them once we're back inside. The Noble Watcher of Interstellar Travel, Core Haven Sphere. They're intended to bring luck to those journeying across the stars. What's that plant? Albaca is renowned for its diverse vegetation. The whole planet's covered in lush jungles with huge tree canopies. This is a really tiny variant of what would ordinarily be the size of like the entire I can't say that word. Arboretum. You can phonetically spell it down for me in the comments. Right. So can we use anything here? Can I use an orb with something? The orb doesn't fit. Oh, it's got to fit somewhere. Okay. What about this bubble? Can I go underwater? No. So far... Oh, this is... So I'm there at the minute. Is that right? No, I'm there. Ah, okay, so I'm there at the minute. I've just been there. So let's go to the catwalk. This pipe looks worryingly loose. Oops, I pulled it free. Hope it wasn't attached to anything important. Well, you're screwed if it is. Perhaps it will help me unlock the hatch, although I'm struggling to see how. I guess the orb could slot into the pipe's opening. Let's give it a go. Orb with pipe. Yes! Behold my, magic wand? Glow stick? Whatever. I'll take it back to Kel and see if inspiration strikes. Alright, let's go back to Kel. Well, not before I have a good look. Star channel. The farthest star channel from the Empire's heart. They call it Quinzar. It's strange that something so beautiful could lead somewhere so terrible. Beyond that pulse of effervescent light roams an endless succession of cruel warlords, each fighting for control of an anarchic galaxy. Moon. The moon of Felinir, home to a race of flying cats who refuse... I just read that, home to a race of flying cats, love it, who refused to so much as even recognise the Velayan Empire. About 100 years ago, my great-great-grandmother couldn't stand it any longer and created a peace agreement with the cats. The cats refused to sign. I mean, it's cats, they do what they want. So she attended the signing ceremony herself and had someone dress as a cat to sign it on behalf of Felinir. She was insane. She sounds insane. That's quite funny. Nothing else I can click on here, is that? Apart from the actual catwalk. Kel and I are always looking for these little spots. There's nothing quite like being out here. Stars lighting the path through infinity. I love the thrill, but truthfully, it's the only place where being a princess doesn't seem to matter. I feel so small, and that's a relief. Okay, so now we have a magic wand. We need to go in back here. So if we give that to Kel. Ta-da! Love, I adore you, but it's a pipe with an orb jammed into it. How exactly do you plan to use it on the hatch? We smack the console with it? Problem solved. No, problem created. That'll break the console and trap us on the catwalk. I mean, it might not. It might just open it. Okay, go ahead. Break the console. I'm waiting. I'm not going to do that. Didn't think so. You already cracked the security console, didn't you? I did. Hatch is open. Let's get back inside. I'd like to know what triggered the lockdown. Okay, but let's tell people we smacked the console with a wand I made to open the door. That would be to admit we were dumb enough to get locked out of the lighthouse. Is that what you'd like the future empress of, you know, the galaxy to be known for? Just go inside. What's up with that worker? Hey, lady, you okay? Wait, yeah, it tastes... It can't be. It's in the air. Kel, you okay? What's in the air? Love, don't remove your bubble. There's neurotoxin in the air. Body's on fire. I can't stand. Shoot. That woman's dead. I'm lucky. Another few seconds and I'd be down for good, too. Not sure how much longer that'll last. Please don't let this toxin have leaked throughout the lighthouse. Don't let me be the only sentinel left. A leak? Is that what triggered the lockdown? If we're lucky, there's a high chance this was an attack. Why would someone want to attack a lighthouse? Oh, love, why do you think? Me? You need to stay here until the rescue ships arrive. In the event of an emergency lockdown, the lighthouse custodian will have dispatched a distress call. Help should already be on its way. Can you hold out until they arrive? Don't even think about leaving this room, Princess. You are not equipped. No way I'm going to stand here and watch you die. Tell me what I can do, or I swear I'll go anyway. Sometimes you make my job really, really difficult. And it'll be impossible if you die. Is there anything in this lighthouse that can help? Okay, alright. I'm pretty sure the toxin circulating is Plethora X. It's a weaponized nerve gas. If I want to live, I've got to get it out of my system real soon. There's an antidote for Plethora X in medical, the level below us. How could he know that? And why is there nerve gas in a lighthouse? Do you want answers to your questions or do you want to save me? Antidote for mysterious nerve gas. Plethora Z. X. Plethora X. X. That's what I said. Anything else? Just be careful. Be very, very careful. Back soon. Don't die, please. Okay, so we've got to go down. Dead body. Dead. Which is what Kel's going to be if I don't get a move on. I found the ladder key rifling through her pockets. There's a memo here too. Let's not make taking from the dead a habit. The memo reads, checked new installation according to specifications. Reported all in good shape. Although, again, I had to stress that until they tell us how whatever it is they've installed in engineering is meant to work, I cannot approve of turning the damn thing on. They say it's a new power generator, but if that's the case, why not just let the engineering staff assess the equipment for themselves? True that. Right, I need to go down and get something. Oh, broken cartridge. A cartridge broken beyond repair. It's a cartridge reader. I'm a princess with too much time on her hands and an amateur interest in electronics. So I know that with the right cartridge you can manage system diagnostics from the terminal. diagnostic readings on this console are basically gibberish to me. Ladder passkey reader. We haven't got a passkey. Pipe. The worker's memo said whatever the pipe was attached to hadn't been activated yet, but it looks pretty active to me. I can even hear it. Right, let's go down. There's an electronically locked hatch below blocking passage. I think it's tied to the terminal on the right. Okay, do I have anything in my inventory? I have a ladder passkey. Where did I get that from? Was that in the pocket? I need to pay more attention to the game. That's not a ladder passkey reader. That is, though. It accepted the card. Opening the hatch. I can now climb down to the lower deck. Let's do it. Unlocked. I better climb down and find that medicine. Come on, then. Passage to level 2. Medical. Oh, do I use that? Or do I use that? Right. Okay, let's use this. Is that right? Security kiosk? I want to use that. Passage level 2 medical. I'm gonna click on this. The security kiosk. Damn, the guard's dead as well. There goes any hope of all this being a bad dream. What's that? I really wanted to find someone to save Cal, but it looks like it's up to me. With any luck, the kiosk can show me where to go. Right, oh, it's a poster. Disgraced former security chief Max Lionstar. That's totally a made-up name. Starr produced a series of self-promotional posters and had them distributed throughout the Empire. Then he turned out to be a fraud who cheated his way to the top. Yep, still, he has his devotees. Why do I have a feeling this searching bodies thing is definitely on its way to becoming a habit? You have to. It's an adventure game. A security pass? Great. I shall take it, begrudgingly. So you now have a security pass. Brilliant. My guess is the guy's security terminal. Maybe this will help me find where the medical supplies are kept. Let's see. Keeper Kreb. As requested, I have been monitoring Dr. Lem Colgast. So far, I have nothing concrete to report. He is diligent in his work and liked by everyone. I have noted he is suspicious of my posting here and is likely aware I'm shadowing him. But that may not mean he has something to hide. It is possible he is simply disturbed by my presence. It might help, Keeper Kreb, if you were to tell me what I was looking for. Yours, Officer Brix Venton. Conan Kreb, the Looping Veil's keeper, sent a reply. Venton, you have been entrusted with a special task, to keep tabs on Dr. Colgast. Why that task has been assigned to you is irrelevant. He is a doctor with a particular set of duties, and you are an officer who is to report any deviation from those duties. I have upgraded your security pass to permit access to Colgast's office. I shall request a meeting with him the day after the princess's arrival. Once I have provided the time for that meeting, you are to inspect his office for questionable material. Do your job, do it well, and you will be rewarded, Keeper Kreb. So, I'm assuming this pass then gets into that dude's office. Phone, diskette drive, notepad. Colgast plus Sato give me the runaround. What are they up to? Seems like he was suspicious of the lighthouse's doctors. Cup of tea. A cup of cold tea. I usually take it warm. Me too. No milk or sugar. I have it black. What about you guys? Visor collaboration device. It's a lens that can emit a high-intensity beam for recalibrating the guard visors. All lighthouse security personnel wear one. The visors look sort of spooky, honestly. Then I remember their owners have all sworn allegiance to me. It's not something that fills me with confidence. Pick up the phone. I reckon these phones are linked to the control level at the top of the lighthouse. Can't hurt to try the emergency number. Double O's Pizza. Anyone's picking up? No, okay. Was there anything else on here that I can click on? Diskette drives. These are diskette drivers. Diskettes are typically loaded with a set of specific codes, allowing you to remotely control different parts of the lighthouse. Don't have a disk, do I? No. Emergency message. It says there's been a fungal outbreak in the lab. The bubble should keep me safe from airborne particles, but I might need to take extra precautions if I plan to go in there. Okay. What's that? The Looping Veil. The Looping Veil. It was the closest station to Elkan, where I oversaw the opening of a new military academy. My last official act as princess. Kel insisted we stop off at this lighthouse before rejoining the main fleet. I didn't mind. She wanted to see some old friends before I was sworn in as Empress. They're probably gone now, but I'm not going to lose Cal. I can't. So I guess we have to... Now we've got the key card, I'm assuming that we can go and open one of those other doors. I'm just having a quick mooch around here. See if there's anything else I can click on. But I don't think so. So let's go back to... Oh, we can go to the surgical area. Is that where the fungal outbreak is? Let's go anyway. I've hated places like this ever since I was a kid. I must say the pixel art in this game is top notch. I do believe that's Cosmic Void with the pixels and the coding. And yeah, I think I think that's right, and I think the writing is by Ross Joseph Gardner. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if not, well done both of you. I've hated places. Yeah, anyway, I've read that. When my mother, the Empress, married her handmaiden, there was quite a scandal. But all of that was forgotten when the wife of the Empress became ill. Now places like this are nothing but bad memories of me, Bliss, and that's the sister, isn't it? Of me, Bliss, and my mother watching Mum slowly die. I won't lose Kel as well. You won't. Yikes. It seems the last patient seen here was suffering from the horrible Gakoya blood disease which came from beyond the Star Channel. There was a recent outbreak near here, devastating some of the more isolated provinces. Take the scalpel, a sharp instrument for surgical incision. Cal did say to be careful, so I best take it. Awesome. Gotta love a scalpel. Anything else? Hospital bed. The lighthouse's medical facilities are mostly for the operating staff, but this close to the Star Channel, they see a lot of different patients. Okay. What's that? Take the container. Small glass container with a tightly sealed lid. Could potentially come in handy. It absolutely could. Medical cabinet. Here it is, the medicine cabinet. I'd say that was pretty easy to find, but it's locked. What looks to be the key slot is tubular and about the size of a file. That's a really weird locking mechanism. Can we use this thing? No. Maybe my wand isn't as deep. No. Okay. Centrifuge. A device used to separate liquid and gas in a file. There's 3 different settings. Temperature, speed, and time. I guess I don't need that right now. Wall panel. Locked. I need to find a security pass to reach the doctor's office. Right, so I can go back. Oval window. Vast and dark, but pocketed with light. The lights of an empire. My empire. Should that much power even be possible? If we just stayed on that catwalk outside the lighthouse, if we just kept that hatch closed, would time have stood still for us? Any more for any more? Any more for any more in here? I think we're good to go. Right, so I'm going to go back to where Cal was. And can I now use this in here? I feel like I'm asking far more than the security pass is able to give. Alright, okay, maybe in here. Maybe, let's talk to Cal. Did you change your mind? Nope. Of course, because when do you ever change your mind? Right, so, oh, maybe I can't then. Can I go up the hatch? I can go up the hatch. Oh, maybe I can use this in the security pass. Yes, there we go. Oh. I would have thought. Maybe that one? What's that say? I feel like I'm asking far more than the security pass is able to give. Can I look at the security pass? Is there any way to... There's not. Okay. Right, the security console. Now we know what the emergency lockdown was all about. It wasn't fine. Click on the hatch. The hatch door is now open. So the only way... I'm just going to use the keys for a second. No, it doesn't work. So the only way to move is to actually use this. Okay. Maintenance. Okay. What was the outside this place? Okay. Can we use that with a pond? That won't fit in the container. I mean, I'm not going to put the whole pond in the container. Maybe a bit of this. Oh, maybe I have to cut some of the plant off. Just can't cut my way through everything. Why not? Okay, let's go back then. Let's go to the hatch. And then to the maintenance hallway. Right, okay. Maybe the toxin was dispersed through the vents. Maybe. Oh, gloomy hall. It's really dark. Wouldn't go in there even if I had to. And I definitely don't. Okay, so where do we have to go then? I have Hall to Recreation. The recreation deck in a different universe. That's exactly where I'd have gone. So what's this? A cartridge regen, not a Kel saver. If I had a cartridge, I might be able to do something. I don't have a cartridge. I do have a... I've got to use the security pass somewhere, surely. Let's go down here. Oh, I have to use this, don't I? Okay. So maybe I have to use this pass key in something. Security terminal. I feel like I need to use this somehow. Okay, let's have a look at the dead body again. This guy was too shy to speak when we met in recreation yesterday. Whenever I show up someplace, it always throws things out of whack. Routines have to change. This time it looks like I got everyone killed. I can't let myself think about that right now. Dead guard. Oh dear. Right, is there a no more menus or anything, is there? No. In fact, let me just press escape. It just goes there. Save load options. No. Good noise. Right, so I mean, where could we go from here? Let's go to this surgical area again. Okay, we've read that bit. We've read that. So maybe it's need a security pass. Is that what I've got? Have I just not been using it right? Ah, there you go. If you're a long time watcher of all my videos, you will know that I do that very often. Yeah, it was an easy fix. But anyway, if you're new, yeah, I don't do that very often at all. It's just a fluke. That did it. You can now enter the doctor's office. Let's go then. Oh, I have to use this, don't I? Doctor's office. From the moment I saw the dead officer, I knew what I was likely to find in this place. A man I trusted a whole lot was going to be right here. Dr. Colgast, who could melt away my fears with just a smile. And so he is, only never to smile again. And I'm so afraid, Doctor. Oh dear, poor Mr. Sorry, Doctor. Didn't spend all those years at university to become a Mr. Dr. Colgast. Dr. Colgast. Lem. It's hard to have friends when you're a princess, but I like to think he was one. I'm sorry I have to do this, Doctor, but I'm kind of in a bind here. Let's see what you've got. It's a note. Estria, we've made arrangements for the next ship to transfer you to safer place. Be ready. K. I wonder who Estria is, or was. If they failed to get her on that ship, let's hope for the former. There are different kinds of potions and medicines in the cabinet, but not the antidote I'm looking for. There's a potion for psychic contamination, which sounds totally awful. Psychic contamination sounds wicked. Another for, wow, unexpected physical malformations owing to ill-advised experimentation with... Yeah, okay, I get it. Ah, here's one for ungluing that prevents the sticking of dangerous substances. Much simpler. I'll take it, but it's the only one here, so I should use it wisely. So we have a potion for ungluing. Torso model. A model torso for doctoring stuff. That's how I describe it. Doctoring stuff. Other than their heads, they say Druvolgians have two of a few other things. This one's heart looks like it's about to fall out. Get the heart. Get the heart. I can't get the heart. That's a shame. Right, computer. A passcode is required. Short of other options, I could try the name from Colgast's note. Estria, was it? That worked. I'm in. He needs to update his password security. That was a bit too easy. Maybe Estria 1 next time. I guess she meant a lot to him. There's a message here sent from Lem to Dr. Zato, the surgeon, just last night. Dr. Zato, I'm afraid your suspicions may be correct. If so, then we, and perhaps the entire network, are in very grave danger. My main concern is Officer Bricks. As I'm sure you're well aware, he's keen to police that which requires no policing. First, his vigilance was irksome. Now it's downright alarming. I've been able to acquire a sample of the antidote you requested, but if it's here in the quantities you say it is, then it will do little to help us. In the meantime, the antidote has been secured in the surgery's medical cabinet. I entrust you with this special key, that silly file I acquired from that conceited trickster Danton. I suppose he thinks the file amusing, the price of his discretion, I'm afraid. It's sensitive to speed. It's sensitive to speed, 829. Temperature, 30. Oh no, I'm going to get a pen and paper because I'm going to have to remember this. What's that? Speed, 829. Right, speed, 829. Temperature, 30. And time, whatever the current astral pulse is. Okay. We got that, everyone. Should you have the heart to use it. If anything goes wrong, forgive me. It is to my great regret that I did not act sooner. Lem. Oh, Doctor, what sort of trouble were you in? I don't know what accent that was, but it was fun. In any case, I've unlocked the laboratory. Let's go then. I've unlocked the door. I can go in. I'm just going to have a quick look. Snug chair. Snug chair that holds snug memories. Oxygen. Even if he'd had the time to react to the toxin's release, I doubt this oxygen tank would have helped the Doctor. I'm speaking with a lot of urgency. Right, let's go into here. Holy moly. A fungal specimen has been released. I'm going to need to find some way of protecting myself. Otherwise, I run the risk of getting fungi stuck on me. You ever had a fungi stuck on you? I do apologise about that. Which can't be good. It might even contaminate the whole lighthouse. Okay, so can I just wear that? Magical though the ball may be, I don't think it'll work. Okay, so I need to... Can I go in there and then use... I want to use that. But can I do that? No. I guess... Well. That's interesting. How else can I do it? You know what? We might have to be stuck in space forever because we've hit about half an hour and it doesn't feel like there's much of the game left, but it's fun for you guys to figure out for yourself. So I think I'm going to leave it right there, and I might carry on playing this off camera, to be honest, because it's really, really good fun. And I'm liking the kind of the driving music behind it. Yeah, the sinister plot that's developing, revealing. And yeah, if you like the look of this, then be sure to go and wishlist it on Steam first of all. A link down in the description down below, because it really does genuinely help the game grow and get out into more people's eyes. And like I said, a Kickstarter is due out in February sometime. I'm not sure what the goal is. I know nothing about it except that it's coming. So again, keep an eye on it and make sure that you follow them on social and stuff like that. So the game is called Blood Nova, and it comes from Cosmic Void and Ross Joseph Gardner. Again, as many links as I can find, I will put them down in the description, along with my own links, of course. If you want to check more of YakWaxLips, I have a website, I have a billion videos, I'm all over social and whatnot. And yeah, just come and say hello, because I'll be there. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a like. It genuinely does help the video get out to more people. Hit subscribe, etc. Until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is you're doing right now, and take care.